and point the person in the direction that they need to go about that particular product. If you're watching this like, okay, that sounds all good, but how exactly do I do this because I'm not a coder? So the tool that I use is actually called Firework, right? And y'all, hey hustle babes, I'm Chanel the Brand Hustler, and this is a channel for all my hustle babes who are interested in gaining insight on the entrepreneurial journey while learning essential marketing and business tips for their brand. If that sounds like you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Hustle Babe community. Today's video is going to be so good because I am sharing with you a tool that you can use to increase your website engagement and its conversions. And if you don't know what a conversion is when your audience does an action that you want them to do, right? Either they become a lead, whether that's joining your email list via your subscription pop-up on your website, or whether that's them becoming a customer by actually adding to cart and then following through with the purchase. Those things are all examples of conversions. And I'm also going to show you how you can utilize this one tool. It's more like a tool combined with a strategy, to be completely honest, because a lot of people don't think about doing this, and I don't know why, because it's like so legit. So if you are excited to learn what this tool / strategy, let's just say this strategic tool, right? If you're excited to learn what this strategic tool is, then make sure you grab your notebook, sit back, relax, and be ready to take some notes, all right? Let's go ahead and get into this video. First things first, let's talk about the strategy behind the tool, okay? So drum roll please, because I'm about to drop a gem. The way that you can increase engagement and conversions on your website is simply by adding something that's already working elsewhere on your site. And to be more specific, taking videos and plugging them into your site, right? And hear me out. So short storytelling videos like the ones you see on TikTok or the ones you see on IG Reel or even the ones you see on IG Story, right? They do wonders for businesses, right? They drive engagement rates, they drive conversion rates, and they really help your audience get to know your brand and get to love your brand, right? Because you have to think about your customer's journey as like a dating process. You don't just walk up to somebody that you just met for the first time and say, hey, let's get married, let's have kids, right? You go through a journey, right? You go through a dating phase of learning who they are, more about what they like to do, and then you either start to like them or you don't. And then you may start to love them, right? It is kind of the same thing with a customer's journey. You have to go through kind of like a dating stage, right? So you don't want to just jump down somebody's throat and tell them to buy from you. And your customer is not just going to see you and then immediately buy from you. You have to create that emotional connection, and you do that through storytelling. And now you can bring that same concept to your website. So when somebody goes to your website and they're stuck trying to figure out, okay, well, why should I buy this product, or how does this brand resonate with me and my lifestyle? You literally can have a playlist of videos answering those exact questions, right? And to give you an example, so let's say you are a fashion brand, right? You're a clothing boutique, a shoe boutique, or whatever, but you emphasize the high qualityness of your shoe and the fact that you can wear this shoe with multiple styles. Maybe you want to create a short video rocking that same pair of shoes with 3 different outfits. Boom. Now when somebody comes to your website and they see that, they're like, oh my goodness, I never realized how versatile this shoe was, and I am okay with investing X amount of money in it because I know it's high quality and it will last long and it's versatile. So having little short storytelling videos like this can impact your website so much, and just overall for your brand. Honestly, it can impact your brand so much. And they're already working on these places. They're already working on IG Story, IG Reels, and TikTok. So why not just take the same idea and plug it into your website? You don't even need to reinvent the wheel. If you already bomb with the TikTok content, save those quick little 30-second 40, 50-second videos and plug it into your website and point the person in the direction that they need to go about that particular product. If you're watching this like, okay, that sounds all good, but how exactly do I do this because I'm not a coder? You definitely want to listen up because now I'm about to tell you. So let me tell you about the tool that you can combine with the strategy to make it the strategic tool that I'm talking about, right? So the tool that I use is actually called Firework, right? And y'all, Firework is one of a kind. When I learned about them, I literally was like, this is golden. It is such a great idea. I don't understand why people aren't doing this yet. But like I said, you're going to have that unique edge in your industry if you actually take my advice and use this tool. Firework is a web story platform that powers businesses of any size to tell big stories through immersive short video focused experiences. You already spend tons of time on Instagram and TikTok scrolling, and so does your audience. So why not bring an experience that they already love to your website? So if you're a real OG hustle babe, you know that I am currently in the rebuilding and rebranding process of both of my businesses. And thankfully, the agency is nearing the finish line of that process. And so we are at the point where we're looking at our website to see what improvements we can make to increase our engagement and our conversions. And the one tool that we had to make sure we implemented was Firework. So we are utilizing Firework to showcase the before and afters of our website revamp, as well as the process that we go through to design our logos and icons and things like that, because we actually sketch from start to finish. And that is important for some people to know because one, it established our value for them, but also it helps to build trust, and it shows you that the proof is in the pudding. You get to see the types and quality of designs that we have to offer, which is why I've partnered with them and got my own code for y'all to use. It's in the description box. I'm also gonna put it in the comment section so that you don't miss it, but it's free to create an account. And you guys, you don't wanna sleep on this. This is a next level move, okay? You definitely wanna separate yourself from other people within your industry. And I'm telling you, I've upgraded my site by doing this, and you can upgrade your site too by just embedding a powerful Firework video feed into your website by just adding a few lines of code. It is so simple and it's so quick. And to prove it to you, I'm gonna go behind the screen and do a mini tutorial on how you can upload your video and plug it into your website. Let's go. First thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna head to firework.tv and hit get started to create an account. Now, of course, I already have an account created, so I'm just gonna go ahead and log in. Once you log in, it's gonna bring you to a dashboard like this where you can add content. And this is probably one of my most favorite things about Firework is that they give you all of these options to upload content. You can either upload a video that's already done and ready to go, or you can use Firework Studio for a video that's not so ready, right? And basically you can upload that video and then you can finish applying those edits in their actual studio. You can add text, you can format that text, and you can even add music. Another way that you can upload your content to Firework is by importing it from either Instagram or YouTube. And the process is super simple. All you have to do is type in your Instagram link, check this box to agree to the terms, and hit next, and it will automatically start populating your Instagram stories for you. The last way that you can add content is through Firework's library. So let's say you don't have the time or the budget to create a bomb video. Firework already has some bomb videos for you that you can just plug and play into your website from their library. For today's video, I'm just gonna use the old-fashioned way and upload an already completed video because my fiance does a great job of creating his reels. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that the video is already done. So select my video, it's gonna begin to upload, and literally it's there in a matter of seconds. And then I am going to type my caption, which I'm gonna type it spring look you need, and then I'm gonna give it some hashtags. So Firework actually allows you to add up to 10 different hashtags to your video. So I'm going to add spring lookbook, spring looks. I'm going to add maybe men's fashion, casual style. I feel like or casual outfit. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to make sure that it's set to public. And then get this, one of my top favorite things, right? I think this even tops the amount of ways that you can upload content. One of my favorite things is that you can add a call to action by clicking video overlays, clicking the call to action button. So let's say I wanted to highlight the pocket square, right? I can literally go directly to the products page, copy this link, go back to Firework, paste the link, and then I wanted to say shop now, not see more. So I'm going to change the button to say shop now, and then I'm going to click add. And now you'll see that it says that that link is actually there. And I'm going to go ahead and hit create, and it's going to start to process my video, which takes a matter of seconds, right? And so once it's there, you see that it's here. It says spring look you need. The video is ready to go. So I can go ahead and say, okay, I want to add this particular video to my website. All I have to do is click embed to web. And I just copy this code and plug it into my website, right? Which is so cool. Now, personally, I like to add multiple videos to my website. I don't want to just add just one. So I'm actually going to add this to a playlist I've already created. And then I'm going to go over here. Let me make sure this is added to my playlist too. Add all of these things to my playlist. And then I'm going to go to my homepage playlist where I have all 3 of these videos added. And then I'm going to click embed. Once I click embed, I get to pick what platform I want to embed it on. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you already know Shopify is the place where I live at. So I'm going to go ahead and click Shopify. Then I get to pick which layout of for my videos that I want, right? So I can choose the floating video or a story block or a grid or a carousel. Personally, I love the carousel look. So that's the one I am going to pick. It's my favorite because it really allows the person to kind of scroll through, which adds that user friendliness that every website needs. But then to me, it gives the illusion that I'm on Instagram, because you know, when you're on a carousel picture, you can just slide to the left. Like, it gives me that illusion. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that carousel is clicked. You can then say where you want the video location to be, whether you want it to be top right, top left, bottom right, wherever, right? Now, with carousel, it doesn't really matter when it comes to Shopify, and I'll show you why. So I'm just going to leave it as the default option. And then I'm going to click copy code. My code is copied. I'm going to go on the back end of my fiance's website. And because I want it to be on the home page down here at the bottom, right? I'm going to go ahead and add a section. And the section is going to be custom content. And this is going to look different depending on what theme you have on Shopify, and also depending on if you have a custom theme or not, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and remove these placeholders Shopify has already given me. I'm going to switch my heading to say, view our pieces live and in action. And then all I'm going to do is click add content. The content I want to click is custom HTML because that is the code that you're adding. I'm going to make sure that my container width is to 100% because I want it to be full, right? So if I paste this code into here and switch this to 100%, now all I do is click save. And then you'll see that after it saves, you're going to see the playlist populate. Isn't that cool? And it would automatically play in order unless the person decides that they want to hover over a video. If they hover over video, it'll play the video that they're hovered over and pause everything else. You also have the option to open it bigger, right? And then the person can literally go through each and every video. And they can unmute it if they wanted to so that you can hear the music. I'm not going to unmute it because I'm talking, but it's super cool. And then here you go. Now, remember how we added that call to action to this particular video? Right? You see the shop now button? All I have to do is click it, and then guess what? It's going to take me directly to the pocket square. It is so cool and so easy. That is all you have to do to embed storytelling videos into your website. Firework makes it so simple and so easy, y'all. There is no excuse not to use this tool. So now let me get back to the main video. Look at how quick that was, y'all. It literally took a matter of minutes, and that's because I had to slow it down so that I could tell you guys what I was doing. It is so intuitive. It is literally so powerful that it can give you that experience and not slow down your store tremendously like other apps do. I just want to tell you some of the proven stats when it comes to improving your website, right? Because at the beginning of the video, I told you that it can increase your engagement, it can increase conversions, but I want to give you actual numbers, okay? So Firework did the research and they provided it to me so that I could provide it to y'all, because you know that I don't play that. This is clean cut to the point. It needs to work if I'm telling y'all. You know, I care about your business succeeding. So I'm gonna pull it up. I'm a little iPad mini so I can make sure I tell you the stats straight from the research, okay? So like I said earlier, your video content can increase your website engagement. And according to the research, it is proven that adding web stories to your website can quadruple your user engagement. That is 4 times as much. It can provide 4 times as much user engagement. Not only that, but it increases the buying intent as well. So by plugging in web stories, the buying intent increased by 1.8 times, y'all. That's almost double the intention of purchasing. And then third, it increases the time spent on your site. It almost triples it, y'all. To be exact, it's 2.8 times more that people are spending on your site. And why does that matter? That matters because in today's day and age, we literally have the attention span of a goldfish. Don't believe me? Go ahead and look it up. It's proven. We have the attention span of a goldfish, and what happens is if something doesn't grab somebody's attention when they go to your website, they immediately log off. And they don't come back sometimes. And so by increasing the time they spend on your site, it shows that they're interested in your brand, interested in your products, and that means that they're developing that connection with your brand to then hopefully go ahead and purchase or join your email list or whatever that goal conversion is for you in your business. Firework covers everything you need, but they also have a web story player, a deep learning AI module, and they have a global hosting infrastructure, right? This is all stuff that you're probably like, I don't know what that means, but y'all, it means that this is a powerful yet easy tool to utilize, okay? And I just want to give you like a quick little tip, because I know that some people are going to comment and say, okay, well, you know, you told me the type of videos that work best, but you didn't tell me like the length of the videos. Should I be telling people 5-minute stories, 10-minute stories? The answer is no, right? Remember, we're mimicking the story format that you would put on Instagram. We're mimicking the reels that you would put on Instagram. We're mimicking the TikTok content that you would create for TikTok, right? Those are all short videos, okay? So you want to keep your video between 25 and 45 seconds. That is where it is proven to perform the best, but you have a maximum of 60 seconds for your video. So it's really up to you what amount of time, but just know that I recommended 25 to 45, okay? Based on the research. Let's talk about affordable, because there's a free plan, but even the pro plan is super affordable, and the pro plan unlocks so many more features, y'all. So definitely go ahead and check the pro plan out. You could just click the link in my description box and you can sign up for your free account and then check out the pro plan. But it is so easy, it is so simple, and it can create such a massive impact for your business. Don't sleep on it. Please don't sleep on it. Test it out. Go ahead and create your account and then leave a comment down below letting me know when you've signed up for your Firework account, or letting me know what videos you intend on telling on your actual website, because I want to know and I want to be able to give you some feedback to let you know if I feel like it's a good idea or whether I feel like you should tweak it a little bit. You get to get some free advice from me. So make sure you drop it down below. So you're going to comment when you actually signed up for your account, and you're also going to comment the types of videos that you are going to use Firework for when it comes to plugging and playing into your website. Whew. This was a good video, y'all. Like I'm so excited that I was out of breath. I need some water. I just had to get this information out to you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and share it with somebody that you know this can help. Let's share the wealth, y'all, not be stingy. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to this channel, because if not, what are you doing? Follow me on Instagram at The Brand Hustler. You can also follow our agency's page at The Hustle Babe Agency. Make sure you check both of those out and hit the notification bell so that you can know when I upload next. Whew. This was good, y'all. This was good. I'm about to go record some videos because I just need to. I might plug this into my personal site because it was just so good. But thank you so much to Firework for sponsoring this video, and I'm gonna talk to you later, Hustle Babes. Bye.